your neck and knee are still banged up, and you want to have a match? Literally, not even 24 hours after the match you have with Elias. It's like, you're not 100% for this at all. Like, this is not a good idea. But he wanted to do an open challenge, so it's like, okay. I thought Elias might come out to like want to have a rematch or something, but also it was just kind of like, I don't know, I was just thinking that. But Dolph Ziggler comes out, and then his partner Drew McIntyre came out. But Dolph went down. They did the match. Seth was giving it what he had, but he didn't have the energy like he did for Money in the Bank. He was not 100%. He wasn't on his total game because he was hurt, and it showed. And Dolph took advantage of that. Sure, he did. He hurt Dolph multiple times. There were several super kick attempts that were blocked. He kept going for the curb stomp, and that kept falling through on him. He lasted as long as he could, but at one point, it ended literally when he tried to go for a roll up, and he tried to grab onto Dolph's tights. Only Dolph reversed it to his own roll up, and he literally grabbed like a handful of Seth's tights and won the championship. Seth was mad and started to confront Dolph when Drew came up behind him and like attacked him, and then they gave him the but I'm just looking for the name of it. And then Dolph and Drew did their Claymore zigzag combination on him for the win. That match, I loved the match. I felt so bad for Seth though, because I don't think he should have. I don't think he should have fought. But the hat goes off to him. He did it, and he did good. Right after that, Dolph was interviewed by Renee when he said that Monday Night Rollins is officially done. There is not going to be a reboot. It's over. It's him and Drew now. I think he keeps saying we when it comes to the belt, so I think that he and Drew are like sharing it. So it's like, okay. But I guess they have the belt now. And Dolph says, I intend on keeping it. So obviously, like, he wants to keep the belt. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Next, Bobby Roode fought Kurt Hawkins. Now, I learned Kurt Hawkins literally right before this match had lost 203 times. I feel so bad for Kurt. I mean, I feel so genuinely bad for Kurt. He is so sad. He just he tried. He knew that Bobby was hurt, so he went for his midsection since it was taped, and he did good for like a minute, but then Bobby hit the glorious DDT, and Kurt has now lost 204 times. I really hope the guy wins soon. Like, I really hope so. I hope. I don't know if I told you my idea, but I really think that they're setting it up for like when he finally wins, it's gonna be like the biggest moment ever for him. So like I don't know how many more losses he has to have before he finally gets that big win, but I think the second he gets it, it's gonna skyrocket him. It'll give him the confidence he desperately needs. Okay, so anyway, Braun Strowman is now the Mr. Monster in the Bank. And so he comes out, and the first thing he says is that he's had a lot of great things happen during his time in WWE, but for him the greatest thing was winning that briefcase. And he said he's done so many things. He's broken through ladders. He's done all of that, but he finally won the briefcase. And then he immediately challenged Brock Lesnar. And after he did that, Kevin Owens came out. Kevin is, after the fall he took at Money in the Bank during that ladder match, he is hurt. He's limping, he's walking very slowly. His right arm is taped up. He says, "Don't worry, I'm not out here to fight. I couldn't even if I wanted to." He just says, "I just came out here to be the first to say congratulations. You won. The best man won." And then he tried to get Braun on his side, being like, "People are going to be coming at you now because you have that briefcase. So how about this? I watch your back, and in return, when you win the belt from Brock, I get to be the first person who fights you for it." And he's in the ring. They're doing the. I thought it was sincere. I don't know why, but I thought it was genuine. I thought he was doing a genuine thing. Like, I think he was. Like, people might be like, no, he wasn't. But I got a genuine vibe from it. I don't know why. I just did. But he put his hand out for Braun to shake it, and Braun did. He shook his hand. And I was thinking, wow, that's cool. I mean, and then he picked him up and tried to hurt him, but Kevin got out of the way and immediately got out of the ring and up the ramp, just like, no, seriously, I can't take any more pain today. And after that, Sasha and Bayley are backstage in the locker room. Bayley is coming to apologize just to check on Sasha because she knows that Sasha is beating herself up and replaying what happened at Money in the Bank over and over again. Sasha's like, you don't know how this is like. You don't know how I feel. And Bayley's like, I got demoralized by Riot Squad last week. Trust me, I know how you feel. But I need to get a rematch against them, and we need to get back on track. We're friends. We need to get our groove back. So how about you come out there with me and we fight Riot Squad together? Sasha agreed, and the match was set.